Welcome to another video in which we are going to analyze very high level intense chess position. The game is played by Niels Grandulus, who was white here, and you can see it's a very interesting position where this bishop is, this knight is pinned, so white can't move the knight. But surprisingly, this position is winning for white. Very difficult to see by first intuition, right? It's not easy to guess that white is completely winning here. So you can pause this video, maybe think for 5 to 10 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, and then start watching again. So black's last move was bishop g6. uh, Now the thing is, first thing you have to understand what are black's weaknesses. So I can say, from my understanding, I can say the major weakness is black hasn't castled yet. That's a big weakness. And the second weakness I would say is bishop on a3, knight on b6. These two pieces are not doing anything, right? So bishop on a3 is it's not very well developed piece. So how to how to play in such situations, it's very difficult task. But when your opponent has two or three weaknesses, or maybe more than that, the first thing you have to understand is there any tactical possibility, or can you directly target on the king, especially when your opponent's king is in the center, or if your opponent's king is very weak. So suppose if black did a castle but they don't have the spawns, then obviously you have to first try to target on your opponent's king. The move here, the winning move here is very interesting, which is b4. And the point is just to remove coordination between this bishop and this queen. So obviously bishop into e4 doesn't achieve anything. I think queen into e4 will also work, but bishop into e4 is just better. Now castle is not possible. The major idea of b4 is, now if black do short castle, then queen b3 check and black loses bishop. So that's the point. Bishop g6 and now b4. I'm sorry, b4, and now queen into b4. So we have two options, queen into b4 or bishop into b4. But bishop into b4 leads to bishop into b6, and now c into b6 is obviously a mistake because of queen c8. So a b6 is a move. Now queen f4 check, king f8, king f7 leads to rook d7. So king f8, c6 leads to queen 8 check, and rook is free. So king f7, king f8, and now rook d7. Now it looks like game is already over, but black has this defensive move, bishop e8. It's still losing, but okay. Bishop e8, now rook into e7, bishop into a4, and now rook into c7. The thing is, after rook into c7, black can play bishop c6 to stop rook into b7. But now there is another brilliant move, knight g5. You don't have to see all of this, just intuitively you can find b4 if your intuition is very strong. But okay, knight g5 is just another brilliant move, where if bishop into g2, then maybe this check, king moves and rook into h8, and white won the exchange. So f takes g5, and now bishop into c6. This is clearly winning for white, because there is rook c8 check threat, and something like g6 will lead to maybe bishop into b7 or even bishop d5. Black's rook is trapped, and black can't do anything. White will just take that b7 pawn and b6 pawn. So that's the one variation, and now we are going to see another variation, which is, wait, I will just reset the position. You can forward this video at any time by 10-20 seconds. Yeah, almost done. So b4, and here we saw bishop into b4, then bishop into b6. But what if queen into b4? Queen into b4 immediately loses because of queen into c7, and Now king is weak, threat is queen b8 check and to take the rook. So short castle is kind of forced, and now bishop c5. It's the game is immediately over. So queen b2, queen a4. I think queen a4 leads to knight c3. Now rook is supported, queen is attacked, and this bishop is attacked. So it's losing. Queen b2, bishop into f8, bishop into f8, and the point is black is completely lost here because of black is simply exchanged down here, and I don't think we should analyze this position. So that's for this video, and if you like any of this content, then just do subscribe or follow wherever you're watching this video. And yeah, thank you for watching. We'll see some other interesting positions in next videos.